Bonjour. Welcome. Again.
What are you doing, you nosy bastard?
Hi, it's Banana Atlas in here.
What's a banana atlas?
I'll soon find out. Right.
Oh, Barnarnar.
So that's where all the bananas are.
Barnarnar.
Ah, no. Okay, we can go now.
Okay. There's a puffin in our room.
Oh.
Well, this isn't our room, this is the second room. Welcome to our cabin. This is actually a double bed and everything. Oh, look at the little ladder.
So, bags in the top bunk.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to have the double bed. And there's a TV.
You're happy to have me plummeting off the top bunk onto you?
No. And then there's some DVDs in this. This would be like movie room. And then this is the main bedroom. Very nice, very nice. Got some books in the corner. And then out there, in the snow, is the hot tub. But it looks very covered in snow. Tripped over the rug.
Yeah.
Welcome to Iceland and to our little cabin. I'm going to put the name of where this place was on the screen because I cannot pronounce it. This was our base for the first 2 days when we settled down in Iceland, and we absolutely loved it. This place was brilliant.
It's the middle of the night. Couldn't see which end was you were pointing there.
It's the pointy end.
You like my skin tight shirt?
I quite like it actually.
Oh no, it's not good. Man of my age, very skin tight clothing.
I'm going to stand in some light so you can actually see me. Good morning. We're in Iceland, as you might be able to see from all the fucking snow. It's quite a lot of it. We're just layering up, ready for the day. This is all I'm wearing.
Yeah, just gonna do aerobics all day long, all around the Golden Circle, twirling and swirling.
No, I'm putting jeans on and also another 2 tops and a jumper. So, because it's feckin' freezing out there.
Make sure you turn yourself into the Michelin Man because Iceland in the winter is incredibly cold, and once you're outside and on your way around the Golden Circle you can't stop to get warm because there's nowhere to buy jumpers from or anything, so make sure you prep in advance. That's the best advice I can give you.
Got brain freeze.
Oh. Meet you outside.
For day 1 of our trip, we were basically just deciding to go around the Golden Circle, so we hired a car, and driving on the other side of the road, being Brits and all, was a little bit interesting, but it was okay, it wasn't too bad, despite the fact that it was snowing the whole time, but other than that it was okay. This is our lovely cabin from the outside. As you can see, it is in the middle of a nature reserve, so it's very, very quiet, and we should have had a good chance of seeing the Northern Lights if it wasn't cloudy the whole time we were there. I'll leave the link to the cabin in the description box below because if you're planning to go to Iceland, I can highly recommend this place. It was just such the sweetest little place to stay, and felt really isolated, and yeah, like we were actual proper Icelanders. It was lovely.
We are into the 3rd hour of Nikki tying up her shoes. If she didn't have so many legs, we could have been out 10 minutes ago.
Look like a spider.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You're about to use your legs. Come on, you can do this. Here's the keys.
Okay.
Get out.
Let's go Iceland.
It's not slippy, but it could become slippy at the crunch of a bit of snow, couldn't it? You just got to run down a bit. Skid down a bit. Yeah, go, 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 go. Okay. The car might already be unlocked because I couldn't be bothered relocking it. There we go.
That's fine.
Yeah. yeah, we're leaving the cabin just as the sun is rising, because obviously we're early risers, you know, get up the crack of dawn, drink a green smoothie, do some exercise and yoga. It's nearly 10 o'clock. The sun doesn't come up until 11.
Just doing some very casual, really scary driving.
Is this better or worse than the lumpy road in Cyprus?
Better?
Yeah, it doesn't feel like the car's going to shake to pieces, does it?
No.
You look pretty good in an Arctic landscape.
Yeah. Is it my natural habitat?
Yeah. There she goes.
Boggling around. What's it say on the sign?
Oh, good point. Let's check the map. This is kind of flatter and less interesting than the road up, though. I guess we'll be seeing more mountains soon enough. Is this a lake?
Yes. Don't. Wait. There's a barrier there for a reason.
There's no barrier here.
There is a barrier.
After this brief stop off in probably the most beautiful lay-by that anyone's ever seen, we made our way to the national park. Just going to put the name of the park on the screen because I cannot pronounce it in Icelandic, but in English it's been referred to as Thingvellir, and it's an absolutely incredible place with a ton of history.
Oh. Yeah, keeping the mask on because I put it on and now it's too cold to take it back off.
Thingvellir is actually one of the most popular destinations in the whole of Iceland, so it was quite a privilege to be here when there were hardly any people around because the weather, as you can see, very snowy, not great, and also the pandemic kind of helps with not very many tourists around at the moment, so we pretty much had the whole place to ourselves, which was incredible. These two rock faces here that we're walking through the middle of is a rift valley, which I didn't know was a thing until we visited here.
It's pretty good. You're pretty good.
Thanks. Hey, Bob. I'm looking for steam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see some steaming.
Time for a little bit of history about Thingvellir. The park lies in a rift valley that marks the crest of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge and the boundary between the North American and Eurasian tectonic plates. The national park was made a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2004 to protect the history of the place, and the translation of the name gives us everything that we need to know about this area. Thingvellir actually means assembly field, so it gives you some kind of idea of what happened here. This was where the National Parliament of Iceland was founded in the year 930, and they continued to meet here up until 1798. The area itself is notable for its unusual tectonic and volcanic environment, and the continental drift between the North American and Eurasian plates can be clearly seen in the cracks or faults which traverse the region. The largest one is actually a canyon. This also causes the often measurable earthquakes in the area. Luckily, we didn't actually encounter any of those that day. Some of the rifts in the park are completely full of clear water, and this means that you can actually snorkel in between two of the tectonic plates, which is pretty amazing, but given the snowy weather, we decided not to opt for that on the day because I didn't want to freeze to death, and Neil's a big wuss when it comes to cold water. Back to the history of Thingvellir. During the summer months when the Parliament used to meet there, the whole place used to turn it into a giant festival basically, and people from Iceland, from the whole of Iceland, used to get together to meet up, generally because the population of Iceland was very, very small, and so actually seeing some other people was a good thing to do. It was where people met up with each other and actually forged relationships, generally did a lot of business and trading. Basically, the whole of Iceland's key decisions were all made here. However, it wasn't all fun and games and strong political decisions that were made here. There were also some really terrible things that happened in the valley. Now there's actually a trail that you can walk that's called the Execution Trail that's about 1.5 miles long, but on this particular day, as you can see, we were very, very cold, so we didn't do all the execution points. Maybe another time when we go back, if it's good weather, we might do those, but the execution points point out all of the various different deaths that have happened inside Thingvellir itself and also just in the surrounding area. Interestingly enough, the right to execute people in Iceland didn't actually come in until sometime in the 17th century. There were actually 70 to 80 executions in Thingvellir, and of those 80 executions there were recorded 15 hangings, 30 beheadings and 18 women who were drowned in the so-called drowning pool, which I'll show you in a minute. Of the executions that did happen at the park, different crimes required different corporal punishments. At the aforementioned drowning pool, which we're just about to cross the bridge for here, women who had been convicted of adultery or incest were drowned here, whereas thieves were hanged and murderers were given the most brutal punishment of being beheaded, usually by a blunt axe. And finally, anyone found to be practising witchcraft were burned at the stake. In a change to normal witchcraft trials, which at that time were predominantly focused on women, 21 men were sentenced to death for sorcery and only 1 woman. And before your execution, you could also be publicly lashed, branded, have your fingers cut off, or you could be repeatedly pelted with rocks. But nowadays, the valley's bloody history is not really able to be seen. Even the drowning pool now has a bridge over the top of it, so you can't really see into it anymore. But that's not to say that the history doesn't still live on.
What do you think of the show so far?
Cold.
You got some proper emo mascara going on there. You've been doing a bit of a cry.
No, it's because my breath heats up my eyelashes.
Ah, I see. It's melting your face.
Yeah.
So it's not just the sheer beauty of the place making you do a little cry. You got rosy cheeks under that, I can see. Making good headway on our trip because we got out of the first stop.
Well, the first stop wasn't really a stop.
Yeah. And looking at the map, it was like a kilometre walk to the thing from the road. We couldn't pack that. We just did 300 metres and it's like a bit far.
Bit far, a bit cold. So what we got to do next on the agenda?
So the next stop I think is the Geyser. Well, one of the many geysers, but the famous geyser that is called Geyser.
Famous Geyser.
And the geysers are named after.
Geyser.
We're doing like a big circle today, but the car we've got Jeep. It's got nice warm seats. Periodic driving, not having a warm bed is definitely needed. Out the window, fuck off.
I said film it out the window, not hold it out the window.
Yeah.
Aware that you want to still have hands.
It looks tiny, but it's massive. That's what I say to all the girls. Honest, there's a house down there.
So what did you think of Thingvellir? Is that where we went? No, Thingvellir.
Yeah, we're not sure of the pronunciation. This is going to be a running theme, isn't it?
Yep.
It looks like Thingvellir because I think that's all that Google can do. But on the signs, it looks more like Pingvellir because I guess that's a Icelandic letter that we don't know what it means. You'll know what we mean on here. We're driving through the national park now.
I'm just doing some braking down this hill because
it's a bit exciting.
I like it.
Yeah, I went to the national park and the viewpoint was nice over a pretty much frozen lake. Extremely chunky rock outcrops to see, which is really cool, really rugged looking. We wandered down to where the Icelandic Parliament used to be and also where some festivals are held apparently. And then there was the ducking pond where they used to drown women who broke the laws.
76 people executed in that valley?
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
But yeah, I was saying earlier on, I'm not really a scenery kind of a guy normally, but this is some good scenery. Yeah.
Some very good scenery.
Yeah.
We're thinking about setting up a side business selling screensavers.
Yeah, because if you look in any direction in Iceland,
like for example, just point the camera out the window. Yeah.
There you go. a mountain with a sunset or sunrise behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, look in any direction, there's a screensaver there.
Yep.
Nikki's enjoying driving across National Park.
Now I'm feeling a bit more confident. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I realise that the snow isn't going to instantly kill me.
And there's very little traffic going on.
Yeah, which is good.
Nobody hurrying you.
Wow, there's tourists behind me, but they're also very happy to just stick a very low speed limit. Except from this one says 90 apparently, but I'm not going to do 90.
Foot down, lady,
Yeah.
foot down. Let's do this.
But also the locals seem to be quite happy to overtake, which is good.
Yeah, they don't sit behind you, worrying you all the
No.
way like an English driver would.
No, they're like actual normal nice human beings.
This looks so nice. I'm really feeling really peaceful now.
Yeah.
Really tranquil. Welcome to another episode of Ice Road Truckers. Feeling the strain.
It's just a lot of different terrain. Ice then snow, then ice then snow.
Thanks for driving us, Nikki. You're the best.
It's hard.
Yeah.
This is good, but it's hard. It's a proper driving test.
Yeah, I can imagine it's a bit stressful, a bit tense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, not many cars around, so.
Apart from the ones that are behind me.
Oh, we've got a queue.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. It looks like we've got a convoy. Yeah, there's a hearse trying to overtake. Milk float. Old lady with a zipper frame.
Pretty much.
Scenery is keeping it on point. We'll be approaching the next stop in 5 minutes, I think, which is not the big famous waterfall, but another waterfall called Gullfoss. If it's as good as my first stop we planned, we're going to drive straight past it. I can see steamy things ahead. Is that a geyser?
Geyser.
Steam's that sign of good things. Swirly twirly rivers.
Guess what? It's some more mountains and some more snow.
The first waterfall we were supposed to go to was in the flattest bit of land I've seen in my entire life. We figured it must be like a long walk to get to it, so we decided to drive on to the geysers.
Steamy geysers.
Oh, steamy geysers.
Oh, steamy geyser. Is that right, steamy geyser? There's literally been nobody on our side of the road for ages.
Probably saw there was traffic on this bit of road.
I am the traffic. They keep saying traffic is slower than usual, but I'm the only car.
Yes, look at you slowing everybody
I
down.
am slowing everybody down. I'm doing 60 and a 90.
This is the worst traffic jam Iceland has seen
Yeah.
in 10
It's
years.
just me. Oh, there is a car coming now. Behind us, on my front.
He's looking at his Google map going, yep, this must be the traffic.
That's the traffic.
The great smell of egg.
It's very eggy.
Oh, 80 to 100 degrees. Old faithful. Boiling water. So tempting to touch it, but I can see why there's a little fence.
It says don't.
Oh, that smells really eggy.
It's very eggy. But it's
Oh.
not bad eggy though.
Is it though?
No, it's not bad.
It is.
No, it's not like.
Well, yeah, if you smelled this in your fridge,
No, if
it'd
it's
be
not in my
bad.
fridge, but you know, in context, eggy bad smells.
on the scale of eggy bad smells that Nikki's familiar with, this is an okay one. Can you give us an example of a worse eggy smell?
Yes.
Okay, everybody stay tuned. Whoever's house that is. Oh, it's a bit steamy here. Wow.
You're bubbling up the heaps.
Oh yeah. Wow. And a beautiful mountain behind as well. I think a tour bus has just arrived. Go next most of us said 2 minutes to go, so let's see how precise he is. Because
20 minutes ago.
I don't have the power to hold my arm up in this position for more than 90 seconds because I'm extremely weak. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Here we are at the big Geyser, Strokkur.
Strokkur. There's people at the top of the hill there as well. Oh, I can hear bubbling.
Yeah. And you feel it growing under your feet.
salta.
6 minutes. Ooh, that's pretty cute. Well done, buddy.
Yes, game. There she is in a natural habitat. Egg smell.
In the land of fire and eggs. Everybody seems to just want to walk on my side of the path.
Yeah, you're in Iceland now. You gotta walk on the right hand side. Careful.
Be careful. You definitely hear like drumming. Nothing I can do. I don't know whether it's like something is bubbling underneath somewhere.
Yeah. Very peaceful. There's your screensaver right there. Just loops of steam. More iced road driving with Nicky Druce.
Truckers. Beep beep.
I reckon if you pull the handbrake on, we can skid through this car park, over those tourists, into the waterfall for the maximum experience.
Where'd we park then? Wherever we fucking like. I'm just gonna go here.
Yeah, that'll do.
Here.
Okay. It's a park. Oh dear, that's shaking my drink up. Here we see Nikki trying to get fingerless gloves on over her nails. Should be an Olympic sport.
It's because I keep on taking them off inside out as well, so I don't make my life easy. I'm putting it on backwards too. Oh, I did it in one go this time.
Unbelievable. Show us them digits. Well done.
Unbelievable Jeff.
Yes.
Who's Jeff?
I think at heart we're all Jeff. Got the keys. What's it doing? Disobeying your orders. Do your dance. Are you ready for this? You're seeing it already. You don't even know.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The waterfall. Been said this is better than the Grand Canyon.
Better than Niagara Falls.
In the Grand Canyon.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't even know there was a waterfall in the Grand Canyon.
There is, isn't there? Niagara Falls is over the Grand Canyon, isn't it?
No.
Where's that
Geography
then?
failed. Grand Canyon.
You know me and my geography, don't
The
you?
Grand Canyon's in the hot middle bit of America. Niagara Falls is up on the border with Canada, virtually.
Is it?
Yeah. I could be wrong, and then we'd both be wrong, and both look like idiots, which would be a rare experience.
I'm no scientist.
No, clearly. Icy crampons recommended.
Ah,
No icy crampons.
I didn't bring any snacks at all. Do you want to go up there?
I'm alright with just looking at it from here,
Yeah.
to be honest. I don't think I need to get any closer.
Oh, it's got big lumpy ice bits. Oh, There's more. Look at that. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
This is Gullfoss, a series of waterfalls, I guess. Beautiful. Rush hour now.
Two cars, literally 2 cars.
Jesus. Why would you do that?
Why? That just seems like such a bad idea.
Yeah, but he's in a hurry all of a sudden. Don't know where Nikki's gone. She sent me out here to this lagoon all on my own. A bit chilly in the run from the shower block into the lagoon itself, but it's lovely and warm in here now. Here she comes. Howdy. Good in here, isn't it?
Oh, it's like all pebbly on the bottom.
Yeah, like you. Yeah. The run from the changing rooms to the bath isn't pleasant, but it's so nice in here.
Yeah, met 2 Irish girls
Yeah.
in there. Well, when you all got your boobs out together.
Are they ready to party?
Other people did not stick to
No.
do a shower.
I did. Got my wang around and everything.
Yep, me too. Got my wanger out.
I see there's a lot of sensible black swimming costumes around. And then there's you.
And then there's me.
Look at the misty sunset. I like the way they put the gents' entrance a lot closer than the ladies.
Yeah.
So we can just run screaming.
Well, it didn't very well. We covered it over to stop all of you peeping in, which I assume is probably what was happening.
What? So we can peep in?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. To be honest, the instant I got out that door, well, that's the last thing I was thinking about was peeping. This is good temperature and oh look, steamy bits. Smoke signals.
It's really buoyant water.
It's really eggy down this end.
Really eggy down this end.
Ah.
So floating.
Get that on.
Can you hear it?
Alright, burbling away up there. Steamy. Trouble is, you've got to get out in the cold air to go and see it.
My bones.
Just helping you relax after the drive.
Oh, here we go.
Huh.
Possibly a touch too hot.
Yeah. Are you done now?
No, I'm okay. It's just
Oh yeah,
very hot
this bit is warm. Yeah. I mean, are you cooked through the centre?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hot bit. Yeah, the hot bits keep moving around, so you can't just avoid them.
Very hot.
Oh, I've got a cooler bit now, I think. Either that or I've,
I was in a cooler bit there, but now I'm back in a hot bit.
That's a really eggy bit.
That is a really eggy bit.
Pretty chill.
Yeah, very warm.
Been in here about, what, 20
chill.
minutes now? 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, my hair keeps getting icy. Really weird. And a big rock.
Yeah. This was in my butt. Put it back. Do you prefer this to Budapest?
Yeah.
It's warmer, it's emptier. Yeah, less frantic, isn't it? I'm sure we can stay for hours and hours, but
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I've been warmed up, and I want to get home before it gets super dark, or at least get onto a main road before it gets super dark.
Ooh,
Hot bit. There's no escape.
I think maybe we should get a tiny little snack here because I am ravenous.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at all the icicles.
That's exactly what you ought to hear when you're about to step naked into the open air. So what's been your favourite bit of the day then?
I liked Gullfoss,
What's Gullfoss?
big waterfall.
Yeah.
That was good. Didn't like driving.
Yes. Yeah, I can only imagine how stressful it is driving on the opposite side of the road for the whole day.
But not only that, driving in snow.
So I was thinking, should I offer to drive? But the stress you would suffer of me driving would be worse.
Yeah.
You wouldn't like my driving.
No.
The screaming.
I don't like it.
Still, a little drive tomorrow morning, and then you got the rest of the day off. We've done Supermarket Snoop.
Yeah. I like how you've now called it Supermarket Sweep.
I don't know what it's called. What's it
Supermarket
called?
Sweep.
Now, what's your thing called? Where you go to supermarket to buy a thing? Supermarket Surprise. No, you had a name for it.
Did I?
Yeah, it's called Supermarket Snoop now.
Supermarket Snoop. Do-do-do. Supermarket Snoop.
Nearly got pizza, but then we decided to try something a bit more local. So we've got these half-melted black plastic pots of goo. That looks really rank through this. It's kind of green. It's kind of green tinged through the screen. Delightful. What's it called?
It looks nice on the label.
Noata potur. And mine looks completely different. This is beef casserole with mashed potatoes. And it's extremely hot, and I'm going to force you to eat it now in front of the camera.
No, it's too hot at the moment.
Yeah, we'll give it 10 minutes, yeah.
So let it cool down for a bit.
Okay, let's have a little bit of beer then.
Okay.
Hi. That's quite loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very loud.
You okay? You ready for a drive through 25-mile-an-hour winds?
And also the huge amount of snow that fell last night.
Yeah, several inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got to drive to Reykjavik now. It's allegedly a 25-minute trip.
Bye, cabin. It was nice to know you. You definitely put the key back.
Yep.
Thank you for having us.
top tip to know if you're driving in Iceland, you always have to have your lights on. It's a legal requirement.
Day or night.
Day or night.
Yeah. Here we go.
I'm going to go
Through the winter wonderland.
Down here because I don't fancy careering off the edge.
Yeah.
I didn't think it had snowed much, and then actually it snowed quite a bit.
Yeah.
Come on, Gil.
Ricky Vic, here we come.
Okay then, that's enough for today. Thank you for joining me. I've still got like 4 hours of footage left to edit after this, so I'm going to cut it short, and yeah, I'll upload the next installment whenever it's edited. Just to say, the next one has plenty of drama in it, so do feel free to tune in next time. As I said, I will upload it whenever it's ready. Thanks for watching. I've been Nikki Druce, and I will see you ghouls next time. Bye.